And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
Being a big fan of Matthew Vaughn's first action-packed spy comedy film, Kingsman: The Secret Service, with its well-choreographed action scenes, witty writing, and likable characters, I was thoroughly looking forward to the sequel, The Golden Circle. Unfortunately, while it's not a huge step down from the first, it's still a disappointment. The name's Walker, Glem Walker. Now let's begin. Taking place a year after the events of the first film, the remaining Kingsmen seek out the help of their American counterpart, the Statesman, attempting to stop a 50s-loving psychopath from killing millions. Despite the Golden Circle bringing back some old elements and adding in some new ones, it just doesn't work. One of the many things that made the first film so enjoyable was its fast-paced, unrealistic, but still enjoyable action scenes. While the Golden Circle does scale up the action, the majority of the sequences didn't seem as exciting. They were well choreographed, but seemingly lost that sense of tension from the first film. That being said, some of the action scenes in the film were very creative and well done, but as this film's almost 2.5 hours long, they were very few and far between. Taron Egerton did a great job as he did in the first film. Colin Firth also makes a comeback, which is nice, but feels a bit unnecessary, as his story had a good conclusion for the first film. And Julianne Moore as the villain Poppy was nice, but not as memorable as Samuel L. Jackson. I felt we should have seen more of her and get a better understanding of her motivation. I was very disappointed with the lack of direction the film had. With it jumping from thing to thing, you barely get to absorb any of the characters, especially the Statesman, with Jeff Bridges and Channing Tatum being no more than glorified cameos in the film. Also, a lot of the film's narrative choices, such as killing off certain characters, really shot itself in the foot in terms of really good ideas. In the end, the film was entertaining, managed to keep my attention, but was riddled with sequelitis. It's nowhere near as good as the first one, but there is some fun to be had. If I gave the first Kingsman a 4, I'm giving The Golden Circle a light 3 out of 5.